right now I'm just setting up to fabricate the rest of the door. The door is the second to the last part for the final assembly to a storage door. So I have a couple corners I'm going to weld. Part about this is to make sure that we have all the doors flush evenly, so they're not uneven, they're not raised. So I use these clamps here to clamp them on there, and then I'll just finish welding this part, grind it and sand it down. The key part is to make sure that when we weld this, we have enough penetration in the weld and the material so that it doesn't crack. So I'll grind this off, and then put a finish sanding on it. I'll put an 80 grit pad on there, just sand it nice and smooth. And most of the sanding in the DNA is just for the painting, so when it goes to painting, they don't have to do as much work. So we're going to assemble the latches. The latches will get assembled to the door for the strikers. So how it works is that locks open, that fits inside there, and it locks to keep the door from going open. Get a refill on my screws. The big ones I use for the nutserts. The little ones I use for like the hinges on the doors. For the door we have a chrome handle. Usually we make sure that all the handles are the same size, so this is a right-handed handle. So when you open it in the truck, you see all the handles lift up the same way. Gasket, make sure that's on all the way. And it's kind of tricky how you put it in, so I usually put it in this way. Slide it in there. So I put my square there. Make sure it's not cockeyed or twisted. Just to hold it down. When I put the tape on the front, it's just to make sure I get it even. Mesh it up here, how long, and I make my mark. I make my mark here, so that's where I'll cut it at. Like that inside. So this is the length. I'll make sure that when we open the door, both latches open at the same time when they release. All right, so that part's done. So I'm gonna measure out for the diamond plate, and we have to put a hinge on this side. Next step is to cut the hinge. Takes a little bit more time than our actual cutting and all the welding. You can have a full day of just assembly. Now I got the hinge onto the diamond plate. So what I'm doing here is I'm just marking out to cut to make sure that this and this fits evenly. I'll take my little square here and see how far my line is there. I'll just put it up against there. Lay out my holes. Secure the diamond plate to the door. much it for how we hang the door.